What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another top 50 9-hole course in the world. Today we're at Quogue, I believe it is, Field Club in Quogue, New York. Not sure I'm saying that right, per usual, but that's where we're playing. We're in New York. Should be a good 9-hole course, relatively easy compared to the PGA Tour level type courses. As always, Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a leveled stand as the launch monitor. Country Club Elite mat here. I'm using a Callaway Super Soft, and just from my warm-up shots, it does feel a good amount softer off the club, so we'll see. I don't know if that's going to kill a little bit of distance or not, but it is back to some pretty gross weather out here, so it's pretty close. Luckily, I'm in the shade, pretty close to 90-95 degrees out here. We've got some 10x7 nets and Home Tee Hero that you're seeing on the screen, so let's go ahead and get into it. First hole is a par 5. 522 yards, aiming us straight out there. Relatively narrow fairway, so we're going to aim a little bit up here, see what happens with the driver. I did mention, I'm not sure which video it was, but I did mention that one of my friends was going to come over and try this. We played 27 holes across 3 different courses, and he doesn't have his yardages as dialed in as he'd like to. He doesn't use like a GPS or a rangefinder, but he did say that from what he's been playing on course, he plays probably anywhere from, I don't know, 5 to 10 times a month maybe. He said that everything here with these settings seemed pretty good, so that's reassuring to have a second person come over, and well, that's more than a second person now, but an additional person come over and kind of justify some of the settings we've been using. I'm glad he didn't think anything was wildly off, but hopefully let's get started here with a decent driver swing. Off the heel and left. We're probably gonna be messing with those trees over there. Hopefully we're through them. It was weird, like usual, I come out here and I hit a bunch of 9-irons just to warm up and make sure the alignment's correct. It seemed like I couldn't get it just right, so when I felt like it was close, I recalibrated it again. And then the second time, I hit some bad practice shots, but it seemed like the dispersion was wider, so we'll see. I don't know if these are going to be showing more left and right than they really are, or they usually are, but I guess we'll have to see throughout this round how it goes, depending on how I feel I hit them. So we've got 278 to the hole. That's aiming us 216 up there. Plus we'll need another good 20 yards because we're in the rough. So 235, 240. I've played a couple days in a row now, both here and on course, so the back's definitely feeling tight. Although it is warm out here, which will help loosen it up. I have a feeling maybe even throughout the whole round, but at least these first couple holes, the clubs aren't going to go as far as I would usually play them to. So I'm going to go 4 hybrid, hopefully get something back out there into play. Same thing, low and left. Hopefully we don't catch any of those trees, and we do. All right, basically same shot now. We got almost 240 basically with the shortage of the rough into the green. Just gonna hit this again. That was hit better, a little bit right, but that should be up there. That's probably maybe 20-ish yards short, right? So, I think we're clear of this tree. We gotta go over this bunker, but we've got 35 yards, no slope to the green, and we'll need an extra, call it 3 or 4 yards for the rough. So looking right around 39. I think I'm gonna go with Old Faithful 52 just to get the short game going here. Kind of popped it up into the left. Man, rough start. So now we got 16 yards, made it halfway there. Gonna need another 1 or 2 because of the rough. Gonna go 60 degree. Hit underneath that again. It might be a little short. It's not gonna be too bad, but once again, we put ourselves in not a great spot off the first hole. A bogey, not ideal. Like usual, I like to be with these 9-hole courses that are generally a little bit easier layout-wise. I like to be somewhere around even par. So, second hole, par 3, 162. I'm gonna go 9-iron. This might come up short, just from how I've been swinging it today. There's a oh, that's pretty cool layout actually. This bunker looks like all the way around it. Kind of hard to see on that layout because of the numbers, but if you look closely, it looks like almost an island green with a bunker all the way around. Luckily here, it's easier to get out of the bunker than in real life, at least for me. It just takes 20% off versus 10. But I'm gonna close down the 9-iron just a tad, see if we can get a little more distance out of it. Try to hit something clean. Pulled it a little right. Should be close though. Back cracked on that one. Should be a par. No camo shorts today, so I don't know if we'll be seeing any birds or eagles. I still don't think I've had an eagle on here, despite playing a good amount of rounds on camera for you guys and also with friends and family. Maybe today's the day. We shall see. So, par 4, 371, relatively short. We have any water? A bunch of bunkers. Looks like some funky layout design for these bunkers so far. I'm not sure about, I kind of purposely don't do a whole lot of research for some of these. I just kind of look up where they are and some like general information, just so I'm not, I feel like I kind of want to go into it blind and we can both see the course and whatnot together for the first time. But I'm thinking, I wonder if most of these, I'd assume most of these 9-hole courses are public courses. So if any of you have played this or live near here, let me know. I guess there could be some that are private. That's not going to get there. It has popped way up. Ball sounds kind of funny with the super soft coming off the club. It's almost like a deadened, softer like pop off the club face compared to some of the other balls I've been using. I try to save the nicer Pro V1s for here, but I might have to switch. We'll see. Not that the ball is going to make that much of a difference. 103. I'm going to go choke down pitching wedge, see if we can get on the green here, save a par. Pulled it left and I popped it up a little bit. I don't know. Oh, we're long. That was a good amount long too. So 25 yards plus we'll need another, call it 2 or 3. We're looking at 28. I'm gonna go 56. little bit left. Should be relatively close, I would think. And for me, relatively close means on the green within 5 or so yards, but another bogey, unfortunately. I think that puts us at +2 through 3. Fourth hole, par 3. We got some water. Should be fine with that water short. We got water left though. I'm gonna leave it there. 193. Usually on course I'd probably hit a 6 here. I'm gonna go 5, see what happens. Worst case scenario, we're 5 to 10 yards long with this. This is about a 200 club on course, but just trying to kind of get the ball rolling here with some better swings. That's gonna be to the right. That was hit decent. That might be long. Tad long, pretty close to pin high. And just pulled it, or pushed it. Push, pull, either way it wasn't straight. So, 17, no slope on the green. Well, we'll need another 1 or 2 yards here. I think I'm gonna go 60 degree. With the rough, it's probably gonna be closer to 18, 19, 20 yard shot here. Pulled it left. I think we got it to work though, or at least relatively close. +1, we'll take that. Got a par. Fifth hole, par 5. Got some more water to worry about on this one compared to some of the others. We're gonna aim right about there. We got a good amount of room to the right. Left, I'm actually gonna aim even a little bit further. We'll take the rough, just in case I overcook one to the left. You might have to worry about that other section of water for the second shot into the green, but I'm gonna try to keep this one a little bit lower, do more of a fairway finder type shot, and then increase the speed and launch it a little higher if we get a couple that we hit well. Up and to the left, hopefully that's not in the water. And it is. We'll see, maybe there was a slight update with the R10. I was saying for the past few videos that I thought that the driver side spin was a little down compared to what I see on course. That one went pretty far left, so we might start getting to a little more accurate driver dispersion wise. Unfortunately, that cost us a stroke. This is shaping up to be a not so great score, but see if we can recover. We've got a long way home to the green. I'm gonna rip the 3 hybrid, try to get some of that yardage back. Funny thing with the R10 is usually every single update I believe I've done is through the Garmin Express when I know that there's one out, but there could be times when I come out here and I just automatically get the update through like push notifications, or it just does it automatically within the app. So there could be even midway, I don't know, midway through a round maybe because I'm on airplane mode, but potentially when I'm out here with the setting it up on the driving range or something, it could do an update and I'm not even privy to it. Oh man, please tell me that's gonna go. That wasn't great, but it was straight and low. Gonna wake up the R10. Well, if there was an update, they didn't fix that bug. That was a decent shot too. See if we can do it again. Pulled it left. $128. Plus we'll need to call it another 12 or 13, so we're looking at $140. Don't want to be long. It also can't be short left, so I'm going to aim just a little bit right. I'm going to go pitching wedge. I was thinking about going soft 9, but in case we really connect on one, that could potentially be long into that water. Most likely it would catch that bunker, I would think, but there is water behind that bunker, so. Popped it up and a little bit left. Hopefully that's not in the water. $17 yards. I don't even want to see the score after this. We were 1 in the water, 2 down, 3, 4. I think this is 5 maybe. Chip in would be nice. Hopefully it's not too long. I think we're looking at a double or a triple here. Yikes. Alright, time to turn things around. Need a couple good holes here. 6th hole, par 4, relatively short, 279. Gonna aim up here to the right just in case again. Good swing, we could get this there. So, see if we can keep things relatively straight. Doesn't look like there's any slope, so. Generally, I try to play my driver to about 275, relatively straight on course. So if we do something that resembles that here, R10 didn't like that one, I guess, again. That wasn't too bad. That was off the heel, low into the left. So, you get a free mulligan at least, I guess. See if I can connect on one a little bit better. That was better. Started right. I don't know how much that's going to come back, but that water shouldn't be an issue. Open the club face a little bit more on that after the past couple of that. Were basically duck hooks or popped up to the left. So 41 yards, plus we'll need another 4 or 5, so we're looking at 45, 46 yards here. I'm gonna go 52. Pulled it left. We're on though, should be a par. Alright, 7th hole. Looks relatively straight, par 4. We got trees on both sides, somewhat of a narrow fairway. We're going to aim up here again towards the right. driver struggles continue. That's horrendous. .175 driving. I hit my 8 iron that far. 257 left. 3 hybrid. Caught it a little heavy into the right. It was kind of low. Definitely didn't get all of that, but should be in play up there somewhere. .44 yards. Up 1, so this is gonna die a little bit on the green. I'm gonna go 52 again. That was straighter. If that's a good number, should be close. A little too much. Eighth hole, par 4. Got a bunch of bunkers in front again. 315. I think we're gonna aim up here. Hitting down 3. See if I can actually hit something that resembles a decent driver shot off the tee. Club twist in my hand. It's gonna go left, and it was low. .250 miss hit though. I guess I gotta look at the bright side of things. .72 down 1, plus another 7 or so. We're looking right around 80-ish yards. Should be 52 territory. Hit it relatively straight. It was a little left. I don't know if that's gonna have the distance. Yeah, a little short. I wonder, I choked down, I've talked about in other videos, I choked down on a lot of the wedges, almost all the wedges. Depending on the shot, I feel like it's a little more controllable, but I'm just thinking I have to pretty much, when I do that, I don't have as much club in my hand, but I need to keep and pretty much dial in the acceleration through the ball pretty close to what I need to do. So I'm wondering if I just took a little more club, if I would have a little more leeway basically with if I don't accelerate as much or maybe too much or whatever, if it would be a little more consistent. I don't know. That was pushed pretty far right, but at least that was better contact somewhat. Right behind a bunch of trees, of course. I don't know, we're right behind one, and we've got like 2 or 3 other to go over. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. So I think I'm gonna play a low punch. Yeah, I don't know if I can get it. We're right behind this tree in front. I don't think I can get it up even with a pitching wedge that quick. I think I'm gonna go about there. I'm just gonna do a low 4-iron, choke way down, play it off the back, my back foot, cut off the follow through. I hit that right, and we caught the trees. Alright, I think we're clear though. It's going to be probably another ugly score if we don't absolutely roast one here with 3. That was hit a little bit better. Started right. I still caught it heavy. That might have been 210-ish or so because of the power reduction in the rough. Definitely not great for the 3, but at least it was straight. So we've got 78 yards left. Gonna go 52 again. Popped it up and a little bit left. That might be short. Oh, and it was a +3 for a double bogey. Man. So, definitely not good golf here. This is a rough one, but I promised you guys good, bad, and ugly. This is closer to ugly. We ended up from Quogue Field Club in New York with a 44 +7. That's about 5 strokes over what we were liking, where we wanted to be. I mean, really, 7 or 9 strokes. I'd like to be 1 or 2 under on these, if not even. But it is what it is. Just didn't have it today so far, so 2 out of 7 fairways, pretty bad. We want to be at least 4. 3 out of 9 greens in regulation, also pretty bad. Want to be closer to 4, 5, and 6. And then 17 putts, also not great. That's almost 2 putts a hole. So want to be closer if we can to basically 1.5 putts a hole, ideally. So, but it is what it is. 44, not absolutely horrendous. Doesn't make me want to quit golf because of that just yet, but certainly not the best effort there. So if you guys have any recommendations, the list is starting to get a little bit low on subscriber or viewer requested courses. So again, anything, your hometown municipal course, something you never played, maybe a private course in your area, or just a famous course I haven't played yet, let me know. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.